Welcome to a special edition of CRISIL TV on the Indian power sector. My name is Sudip Sural and I'm Senior Director CRISIL Ratings. Last year we had highlighted the need for reforms in the power sector as 46,000 megawatts of capacities in the thermal part of the value chain were under risk. And we had also highlighted the fact that there was a lot of stress that we were seeing in the DISCOM part of the value chain as the FRP moratorium for 8 states were coming to an end. Over the last 12 months, we have seen a spate of reforms in the sector. Most notably among these are the UDAY scheme announced by the Government of India, coal rationalization linkages and availability of coal, and also on the financial sector, restructuring schemes like 525. Today, as we take note of all these steps, in terms of the UDAY implementation, we believe that it's a very positive package to help DISCOMs. There is a greater onus on the states to ensure this time around that DISCOMs are reformed. And we believe that the gap per unit of the 15 UDAY states who have signed up will reduce from current 64 paise a unit to about 28 paise a unit by 2019 as UDAY gets implemented. The key beneficiary states are going to be Rajasthan, Haryana, Chhattisgarh and Uttarakhand. This gap, while it is supposed to be reduced to zero under the UDAY MOU, will not be reduced to zero because there will be impediments such as operating inefficiencies, state elections and a weak policy ecosystem. However, by FY 2019, we believe that only 3 states, namely Bihar, UP and Jammu and Kashmir, will account for a bulk of the losses of these 15 UDAY states. That's about 2/3 of the losses, and therefore concerted efforts in these states to improve is going to be key to reduce the losses further. We also note that nearly 3/4 of the gap per unit of this 28 paisa is going to be owed by the DISCOMs to the state government as interest on the state government loans, or they will be pertaining to the interest which is guaranteed by the state government. And therefore, there is going to be a greater onus on the states to reform the DISCOMs. As far as the impact of all this on generators is concerned, today generators are facing the big issue of long-term power purchase agreements not being signed. We estimate that as a part of UDAY till FY 2019, while the demand will grow at a rate of 7% per annum, which is a healthy growth rate, but it's unlikely that the DISCOMs will start signing PPAs in a meaningful manner because we already have nearly 25,000 megawatts of signed PPAs which first need to get absorbed. In terms of the capacities at risk that we had mentioned a year back of 46,000 megawatts in thermal capacities largely in the private sector, we believe that the coal availability issue as well as the 525 scheme of the RBI has resulted in about 6,000 megawatts of the viability in some of these projects to come down, and therefore we believe that that 46,000 megawatt number is now reduced to 40,000 megawatts. However, there still is about 24,000 megawatts of under construction projects which are at risk because of implementation issues, weak sponsors, lack of PPAs and lack of fuel linkages.